last time we left off, you guys continued adventuring into the depths of a random cavern to escort a mining droid to eventually get some money. You've now successfully survived 4 waves of enemies coming at you. And the 5th wave is has started to surround you, and there's an ongoing fight. Did I miss anything?
No.
Nope.
I believe it's top of the order, right?
It is, which would be Jax.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Just a recap of how many of these things are left. I forget. I know we took down a couple of them, at least.
There are 10 enemies remaining.
10? Okay.
Can you go down and let me know how many of which ones? There's going to be 4
There's 4
Barbantulas?
Yeah, 4 Galvantulas and 3 of each of the others.
Yeah.
Okay, we killed 1 face spider and 1 knobby white spider.
Yeah.
Okay. What's in front of me? What's next to me? What am I in melee combat with?
I think the the knobby white spider that went down was the one that was by you and Pyroar.
Yes.
Meaning the closest thing to you would be a phase spider on you still.
Okay. And he's in melee combat. He's in melee combat range, right?
Yeah, because you've been surrounded.
Is there anything behind the phase spider?
Um,
Is there anything in a straight line within 80 foot of it? Can
let's see.
can Pyroar effectively move uh without getting an attack of opportunity on him to get more than 1 in a straight line of anything?
Um, high or low?
Hi.
He is currently in a position where he wouldn't be able to move without taking an attack of opportunity to reposition.
Mm-hmm.
So in this current scenario, effectively, you are only in melee range of the one phase spider, but Pyroar is in melee range of 2 enemies. And they're not lined up. So if you were to move to try to get them lined up, one of them will get an attack of opportunity.
What are the 2 that he's in melee with?
Uh, 2 different phase spiders.
He'll attack one of the face spiders then with Ember attack. No, he'll do Fire Fang. Make a melee attack.
Okay.
We're going to start off with a 19 on the die for a
For
total of 26.
for a phase spider.
Yes.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So he does. $16 points of fire damage. And the target is burned and flinches.
Gotcha.
You need to know what they do.
Burned is it just takes its proficiency in damage at the start of its turn,
Right.
and flinch is basically it's basically like a one turn stun, I think.
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, I just asked. Pokemon, a flinch Pokemon has disadvantage on any attack roll, skill check, saving throw makes for the end of its next turn. If it activates a move that requires a saving throw during that time, it has advantage. The target has advantage on the roll.
Ah, so it's the
It has a disadvantage.
gotcha.
It's pretty much the same as poisoned.
Gotcha.
And then burn takes a burn Pokemon rolls damage twice and takes the lower result, like Savage Attacker. The creature takes an amount of damage equal to its proficiency bonus at the beginning of each turn. So, so you've got disadvantage on damage on that burn guy.
Gotcha.
For the face spider in front of me, I guess. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw as a bonus action geyser.
See, 15 total.
Okay, you'll make it. Then I will attack him with my lightsaber.
Yerp.
Second. Is an 18 hit?
Yes.
For 9 points of energy damage. I'm sorry, 10 points of energy damage.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I did action, I did hasted action, I did bonus action. I didn't move anywhere. So yes.
Gotcha. Era, you're up.
How's the knobby spider I've been hitting look?
Definitely damaged, but still up and tumbling.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna keep hitting it.
Alrighty.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool. Stunning strike, please.
Gonna be a total of a 15.
He takes 10 points of damage. And he fails this. Yeah, 16 was the DC.
Alrighty, that one's stunned.
And then I'm going to hit him again.
Alrighty.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
Max damage, 11 points.
Ooh, nice.
I will. Yeah, I'll bonus action flurry of blows too.
Nice, nice.
Let me get rid of some of these people. 25
The hit, yeah.
for another 11 points. And a unnatural 20 is the last one.
Alright.
Oh, that one's only 7 points.
Oof. Looking rough. Alright, anything else?
Yep, that's action, bonus action.
Alright, now Roth, you're up.
All right. What do I have in front of me right now exactly? I know I killed one of them. I just don't remember if it was the Nabi or phase spider.
I think you're the one that killed the phase spider.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure I remember putting some damage into the other one, so I'll just keep attacking that one for now.
Yeah, you're definitely putting some damage into the Nabi spider next to you.
All right. So first attack is a 19 on the die.
Yep.
Second one is a 7 on the die. Total of 14.
A 14 for the Nabi white spider is actually going to miss.
Okay. Bonus action offhand. That's gonna miss. I rolled a 3 on the die. And hasted action 16 on the die plus 7.
That one hits.
All right. So just 2 hits then. Nine points on the first attack, and oh boy, a 1. 5 points on the second. And
All right.
that's it for me.
Alright. Pinook, you're up.
Do we still have, when you look at that sort of map thing diagram, are there still guys back there on the right side, that far back?
Oh yeah, they're still there.
Okay. So, Panook's just gonna scream fire in the hole, and it's gonna be explosion part 2. Same thing, electric boogaloo. So I think there's still 4. Actually, one may have died. There might be 3. But they have to make DC 15 saves. As I burn my tech points here to send in the flames. Whoever's in that, I'm going to launch it basically a little more than 20 feet away so that basically it crisps, right now there's the 4 guys on the right. I'm launching it right between, so it crisps. I don't know if
Right.
there's 3 there now or whatever, but all that area like it did last time. And they have to make DC 15 saves for half damage.
I do believe last time you got 4 of them, and I don't think any of them dropped from that. Although definitely did a
Right.
lot of damage. So I am going to definitely say it will hit 4 of them, and they will start rolling.
Okay. I'm doing my damage. Okay, this time the base damage is 25.
Okay. 2 fail and 2 make it. So with that, goes down. Base damage 25, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my mouse? Alrighty. So you'd be pleased to know that that fireball, or in this case, explosion,
There's a difference,
there is, actually did manage to take out one of the knobby white spiders.
Just one, huh?
The one that was lower got
Yeah.
obliterated.
Okay. Well, I hope they hurt a lot.
They definitely are. All right. Anything else?
No, that's pretty much my deal. It's my whole deal.
Okay. Now the Galvantulas will go. They'll each continue to shoot an electro web at each of you. So we'll do just down the line. First one on Jax. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
For 16 points of electrical damage, and your movement speed is reduced by 10 points. Or is it 5 points? 5 points. By 5 feet.
Okay.
Which to you doesn't really matter that much, because you're like double hasted.
Yep.
Second one on Era is going to miss. Third one on Navaroth. Might actually hit with a 25.
Yep, that hits. Take psychic damage.
This is a range attack. Is it still?
Yeah, never mind then.
Okay.
I will attempt to deflect it, I'll use my cantrip. Which one is it?
Saber reflect.
Yes, Saber Reflect. Minus 2d6 from the damage. So 9 total.
Okay, so the total would be 14, but minus 9.
Okay. Let me just check armor of Abeloth to make sure it doesn't work on ranged attacks. I know the shocking shield doesn't. But, 14 damage, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And your movement speed is also reduced by 5 feet.
Okay. Let's see. Protected force surrounds you, manifesting as shimmering light. Temporary hit points if a creature hits you with a melee attack. Okay. Yeah, so the ranged attack doesn't trigger it.
Alright. Final one on Panook. Ooh. That's definitely gonna be a hit. A
All right,
crit
we have to
even.
do. Well, we have to do the. A crit doesn't change
No,
the
you're
mirror image, right? Or does it?
no,
Like,
you're correct. It does not. So you
all
still get
right.
a roll.
So I have 2 images left, so we'll see what happens here. I think I'm hit though because I got a 7.
Uh oh.
Because I think you need for 2 images you need a 10 or higher.
Uh oh.
I'm pretty sure, or you need an 8 or higher or something.
That ain't great.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I bet they don't do very little damage.
I got hit with 16, so
That would mean I'm not dead instantly if I took 16. That would be good in that regard.
Okay. You're going to be taking 25 points of lightning damage. And your movement speed is reduced by 5 feet.
You know what? I would like to say my movement speed is reduced to 0 because I'm at negative 13 hit
Oh, no.
points.
Ah.
Just hear a scream of Utini and I go down.
that means the other 2 Canucks disappear.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they need a job anymore. Like, yeah, you got him. See ya.
Oh no.
They go collect. They go collect unemployment.
Well, oof. Okay. Stakes just rose quite a bit. Ooh, interesting. So up next would be the phase spiders. One of them is in fact burned. So you'll take burn damage.
I'm right, he will.
Yep. Okay. And then with 3 of them remaining, one of them is flinched, but will still attempt to make an attack on. Actually, no. I'm going to say the flinched one will use its action to phase to attempt to recover momentarily. But the other 2 will still get their attacks off. One of them will be on Navaroth.
Alright.
Actually, no. I think one of them. Yeah, one of them will be on Navaroth because they were on Panuk, but Panuk's down.
No, I'm next to Panuk.
Well, there's also going to be one on you too, so you're all kind of next to each other.
Yeah, I made sure to say that I was in between Jax and Panuk.
Okay.
So let's see if these things can even hit you, Navaroth, because
Please do. I want them. I want to deal psychic and electric damage to somebody.
not with a 15 total, they're not going to hit you.
No.
But maybe the one on Error will hit.
No, thank you.
Not with a 9, they won't.
Thanks.
And now for the remaining knobby white spiders.
There are only 2 of them, right?
There are currently only 2 of them.
And one is stunned.
One of them is stunned, so that one won't attack. But the one that will attack is also the one on Navaroth. Maybe he'll hit, so you can deal psychic damage to him.
Bring it.
He gets 2 attacks on you. Okay. One of them's promising.
Is it a crit?
It's not a crit.
Okay.
One of the attacks is... actually, both of those rolls is pretty good. One of them is a 24 to hit,
Yep, that'll hit.
and the other is a 23.
Yep.
Ooh, shit.
Alright.
2 hits on the tank? Ooh.
So, first it takes 5 psychic damage from the armor of Abeloth or whatever it's called. And then, what is it? 2d8 lightning damage from the shocking shield for both of the attacks it hit me with.
2d8
2d8, yep.
per hit?
Yep.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's really
why I want-
interesting.
Let me just double check to make sure it's not like once per turn or something like that. So shocking shield, lightning courses in a sphere surrounding your body, shedding bright light in a 10-foot radius, dim light in another 10 foot. You can use your action to end the power early. Whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, it takes 2d8 lightning damage. Yeah, so it's just whenever I get hit.
Okay, so we're going to trade blows here. I don't think you're low, but just in
Nah,
case.
I've only been hit by the one ranged attack so far.
Okay, so just in case.
Yeah.
The first damage it does to you is 16 points of kinetic damage.
Okay. So it'll take 8 points of lightning damage.
All right. The second blow will deal 14 points.
Okay. Sorry, add +1 to the last attack because I forgot I have the Crate Dragon Pearl that adds +1 to my force power damage.
Right?
So 9 total, and then 6 also from the psychic damage from the armor of Abeloth. And then now it's taking 7 points of electric damage total. And sorry, how much damage was from the second attack?
It was 14.
Okay. Got it.
So it did a little bit more to you than you did to it, but it did not like getting hurt for hitting you. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
That's the idea.
And with that done, it'll go top of the round back up to Jax.
All right. So the phase spider that was burnt is still around.
That's the one that popped out of existence.
Okay. So is Pyroar now able to get to line up a shot?
Um,
You get more than one creature in it?
at this point, yeah, probably.
All right. And he will use Hyper Beam.
Okay.
You need to make dex saving throws.
What? Oh. Damn. Okay. Uh, one of them is an 18, and the other one is a 17.
They both make it, so they're both taking 19 points of damage.
19 points. There's that one. Okay. Um, that one actually manages to defeat one of the Galvantulas.
Nice. And it's normal damage.
Yep. All right.
Then I will have the other phase spider that was attacking me, or that I was attacking last turn, make a strength saving throw, please.
It fails.
It fails. Ooh. Sweet. It takes 2 points of damage and is knocked prone. So I then roll at advantage because it's knocked prone when I hit with my lightsaber. And
Yep.
I rolled a nat 20.
Take him down.
Okay.
Trying. For a total of 19 points.
Yep. That one is dead.
Huzzah. So that was a phase spider.
That was.
One of the card. So I'm sorry, I should have been keeping track better. How many knobby white spiders are left?
2.
How many phase spiders are left?
2.
But one's phased out.
One is currently phased out. It's still there.
Okay. And there are 3 garvantulas or 2?
There are 3 now.
I thought. Didn't Panook take it one out?
A Galvantula?
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah,
took out the other Nabi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is my. Am I now in melee with anybody or?
No.
All right. I'll go over and if there's room, I'll stand next to Panook.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch the knobby spider that's still stunned.
Go for it.
First attack. 27 to hit.
That hits.
For 8 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm gonna hit it again.
You won't need to.
That's even better.
But if you want to, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
And which one is that? A Navi?
Knobby.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so then instead I will hit the phase spider that's still next to me.
Alrighty.
Not at advantage.
Nope.
For 24 to hit.
That hits.
Stunning strike.
Is stunned.
Cool. 7 points of damage. And I'm also going to flurry of blows.
Hell yeah.
I'm running out of key points, but I will be one more hit on the phase spider and then one hit on Fanuk to heal him.
You gonna hit Panook again? Oof.
Punch of life.
Pretty much.
Alright.
So the attack on the phase spider, natural 20.
Damn.
So he takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Out.
And Fanuk, you get as soon as I find it.
I'm ready.
What's my wisdom score? You get 11.
Woo! I am not dying.
Like, there's still things to kill.
He's still out though. He drools less heavily. 'Cause now
Not
he's at
dying
negative.
yet.
He's -2.
Not dying so
He
far.
he unconsciously thanks me.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Neveroth, you're up.
All right. I'm going to use my action to Steve, forcing myself to spend a hit die to heal. Because of my Ideal of the Vigorous, I add my Charisma or Wisdom modifier instead of my Constitution to that. So 1d8. For 5, 9 total. And then I'll take my hasted action to attack.
Alright.
Still in the game, guys. D20. Ooh, that's a 5 on the die. Yeah, I know that I rolled a 7 before and that didn't hit, so. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Panook, you're not dead.
Hooray!
You are on the ground though,
Fireball.
and there is only one of you.
Mirror image, and then fireball.
No, just fireball. Everything. Flames everywhere.
Well, I'm quite at -2 hit points, so I don't think I've woken yet.
No,
No.
you're. Whenever in the fifth edition system, whenever you go unconscious, you don't take negative points. You go to 0.
Oh, I see. So you're saying I'm at 11 points.
Correct.
So
Well, obviously, after seeing my life flash before my eyes, and then upon that awakening, I I will consult the stars and then still cast explode.
Okay. Question. It won't actually matter, but I just
Where?
want to know: do you
Uh-huh.
get up first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
have
mean,
to kinda.
you don't really have to. As long as you can
It
move your arms, you can still cast
it
the
would be kind
spell.
of funny to do it prone, but it would look like a mortar, I suppose. But I don't even think the ceiling's that high here. How? But basically, we're outside or inside? I completely forgot. I thought we were
You're in a
inside, right?
cave.
Yeah, we're in a cave. I don't
Yeah.
think the cave tops.
It,
I
it's
completely lost.
it's not that big. I think I said the ceiling in this current part is about 40 feet.
You have drawn things, so I see in that picture, kind of like this now. Uh, those 4 guys, I know I took out a Navi, right? So there are 3 now targets over on that. I wish I could ping it. On the right
Actually,
side, or 2.
on the side you hit last time, there are now only
The
2
right side,
targets.
the 2 farthest away, right?
Yeah.
I still open fire. Just I now centered on them, so the fireball is especially all over them, but it does the same damage. I
Uh.
just want them.
Okay. So
I
actually, just to clarify,
okay.
the one flank you fired at last time, if
Hmm.
you were to do what you did again, you would hit 2, but the 2 targets are one that's close by, one that's far away. Whereas the
Oh,
other
okay.
flank, there are still 2 that are far out.
Okay, so I'll go to the other side. I'll go to the left flank. We'll just
Gotcha.
launch over there.
Okay.
Um, hold on. I'm subtracting my tech points. Boy, man, I have used quite a bit this battle, but that's the way it goes when you launch explode explode. This is a triple explosion
Yep.
combat. So, you know, after being punched back to consciousness, Canuck's eyes like light up, and he just screams at the top of his lungs and stands up and then launches. And they need a DC 15 save for half, and I'm rolling the damage. Off to slow start.
Wow.
15, getting there.
They both failed by 1.
This is 26 damage for them. That's
Nice.
the full damage.
Ooh, that hurt. That definitely hurt. They're still up because those are the first time those 2 specifically got hit, but that really fucked them up.
Jawa Vengeance.
Now it would be their turn, unless there's something else yet you want to do.
No, that's staying close to my companions because I feel woozy.
Okay. See, now I'm kind of tempted to say that the 2 you just blew up would probably target you, but I don't want to be that mean, so they'll keep a target. They'll keep targeting their normal targets. Although, ooh, buddy, next time you might not be so lucky.
They don't like you.
I take what I accept my fate. the hand of the Jawa gods.
So first is the Galvantulas, who are going to Electroweb. One of them is going to... He Electrowebbed Jax last time, so he's going to actually go after Pyro this time. Not with that roll, he's not. Okay, second one is going after Era. Well, again, not with that roll. And the third one might get lucky and hit Nav again. Wow. 3 rolls. Didn't roll above a 4.
Nope.
So the Galvantulas are recovering from blowing up. The Phase Spiders. One of them stunned. One of them takes burn damage. The one that's not stunned, that wasn't there, is going to pop back up and attack Jax. Okay, these dice are going to dice jail. So that's them. Final bit to take care of is going to be the 2 attacks from the final Knobby White Spider that's still on Neveroff. Although we'll see how long that lasts. Okay. Does a 22 hit, Neveroff?
No, just under.
Okay. So, although it had a fairly good attempt, it doesn't hit. So, top of the round. Jax. You're up.
Give me a count. There's 1 white, a Navi white. There's 2 phase and 3 Garvantulas.
Correct.
Okay. What's next to Pyroar?
Seeing as how Pyra would still probably be close to you, the closest enemy would be the face spider that just reappeared.
Okay. We will Fire Fang him.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
The face spider, yes.
Ooh. For 20 points of fire damage.
Okay. That one is a KO'd.
That was a phase spider, right?
That was.
All right. What's near Jax? Besides a dead phase spider.
There would still be 1 Nobby and 1 phase spider close to the party in general. But neither of them were on you, Jax, so you wouldn't necessarily be in melee with them, but they'd be pretty close.
So I'm not in melee with anything right now, right?
Correct.
Can I go to one of the farther Garvantulas?
Sure.
I'll move. I'll move to 5 feet, 10 feet in front of it, and bonus action hit it with the geyser. So make a DC 13 strength.
Okay, are you going to the one that's currently on its own, or the 2 that are still together?
I'll go to the 2 that are still together, because they were just hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to those 2.
Okay.
So on one of them, I'll hit with the bucket of water.
It gets a 14 to save for the water.
Okay. He gets all wet, and then I attack him.
Yep. Are you sure you want to be shooting water at an electric type?
Yes, I want to short him out.
Yeah, it might just
17
conduct
hit.
the electricity back at you, though.
No, because it shoots it away from me. I don't get hit with it. Does a 17 hit?
The Galvantula?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you take 10 points of energy damage.
All right.
Now how far did I move?
Well, they were at the edge, so you would have had to gone minimum 40 feet to get there.
Okay. I went 30 feet, hit him with the water. I would have moved up, so that I was in melee range, which would have been another 10 feet or another 5 feet. Uh, yeah, I'll just stay there.
Okay.
I'll have Pyroar. Is Pyroar engaged with anything?
At this moment, no.
He will then come up to me. He's got a move of 30. Can't find it. Where is it?
It's got to be like 35 or 40 feet. I think it's
Yeah, but
one in base.
I can't find it in the app. Level AC.
I think it would be in traits.
I'm looking at trait. Speed 35 feet. Yep. So he'll move up 35 feet.
Okay.
So he's 5 feet behind me, but he'll square off. Seeing that there are two spiders left, are they're right next to each other?
Not. There'd be like. There'd be a 5 foot gap between them.
Okay, so he'll square off with the one that I'm not in front of.
Right.
But he's 5 feet. There's 5 feet in between them,
Yeah.
and that'll be my turn.
Gotcha.
Then I'm gonna go hit the head. I'll be right back.
Okay. Era, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna just keep attacking the stunned fate spider.
That sounds good.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
That's good. My other one was a natural one. 8 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Second strike. 24 to hit. So So 10 points of damage.
Oof. Alrighty.
Yeah, I will bonus action surge. Wow. Does a 15 hit?
A phase spider, yes.
Oh, thank goodness. I rolled a 1 and a 7 with advantage.
Oof.
But max damage, 11.
Alright.
And the final attack. Natural 20.
Nice. It's your second one. It's fine.
So that one's mangled. Beaten to a pulp.
Dead?
Super dead.
Awesome.
Okay, is that your turn?
Then I'll use my movement to square up with the other phase spider.
Oh, well, at this point, all the face spiders are done.
Oh, they're dead. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The only thing left near the party is the final knobby white spider that Navaroth's been hammering away at. Or the Galvantulas that are 40 feet away.
I'm gonna run up to the singular Galvantula then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all right, we gotta stop hitting Panook now.
Fair enough.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Alright, Navaroth.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing at him, try to get him down. First attack is an 18 on the die.
Hits.
Next one is a 20 total. Bonus action attack is 22, and the hasted action 17 total.
Alright, 4 hits.
Awesome.
Make them count.
Let's do this.
Finish him.
So bonuses +4, so 7 for the first attack, 11 for the second, 12 for the third attack, and 8 for the final.
Okay. It's still up.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, can't do anything else. I'm good.
Okay. Panook.
I knew you were gonna see me next. Basically, what's the nearest one to Panook? Is it within melee range?
Well, if we're going off the map, or the base map just posted,
Right.
you would actually be about 10, 15 feet away of the nearest one.
Okay, so how about this? And there's still the two way down there to the right. Yeah?
Yeah,
I'm calling it to the right, to the east, whatever you wanna say.
yeah. They were technically to the west last time, but it really doesn't matter. There's 2 on one side,
Right.
1 on the other.
Hey, my cardinal directions all messed up. Well,
It was just a rough map. I
Yeah.
just needed positions.
since they are far enough away, nobody's down there but them, right? No good
Well,
guys are
right
down there.
now, it's them plus Jax and Pyroar.
Wait, Jackson Pyro went down there?
Yeah,
Yep.
they went to go fight the two.
Oh, that's what our little blue falcons are there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Versus
I mean, you can
Drat.
still explode them. That's fine.
Yeah,
Pyro
you
Well,
can do
will
that.
take
here's what
quarter
happens.
damage probably.
The cave goes far beyond them, does it not? Like the wall, the cave is not like right behind them, is it?
No, it
Or is
does.
it?
The cave keeps going on way
All right,
farther than you
so
can
what
see.
I'm gonna do is I will cast because the fireball has 120-foot like range. So
Right.
I'm gonna cast it like way past them, but like basically like call it 17 and a half feet, whatever, past them, so that they can get baked in the explosion, and our friends will just watch the wave of fire catch them but not be caught themselves. And once more, raising his hands to the gods of fire, Snook will, shout with his newfound overt power and his sometimes overconfident, trying to make up for his size attitude. And he will literally scream fireball and launch.
Okay.
And yeah, by the way, that's the last one. I burned like this will be my fourth explosion. So I basically burned 12, tech points to do this combat. But he was knocked out, so he's feeling kind of like raw.
I do
It's
have
worth it.
one question for you.
Yes,
I know the spell has a range of 120 feet, but I
right.
think it's 120 feet to a point you can see.
Oh, well, can he see like between them and past them?
You
Or
wouldn't
is it
be able to
dark?
see past
Oh,
them
it's
because it'd be
darkness.
dark.
Okay, well then maybe the gods of fire will not reward him today.
I mean,
Because
again, you can still unleash the
I forgot
fireball.
about the darkness. I'm just because I'm staring at a map,
There's a
like
good
player mind versus game in the game mind.
there's still a very good chance that Pyroar will in fact take quarter damage at most.
Ben, I'm launching it. I'm sorry, Pyroar. Forgive me. Forgive truly, actually, the gods of fire. I'm rolling my damage already.
Okay.
It's too late. I've made my mistake. And now it's oh boy.
So they need to make 2 rolls, and Pyroar and Jax will need to make a roll.
Yeah, this one's quite. This oven is quite hot.
One of them absolutely failed. The other one didn't make it.
Okay, yeah, it's 15, so 28 is the base damage.
Okay. And what did Jackson Pyroar roll?
Pyra rolled a 22.
Okay, so quarter damage.
And Jax rolled a 10.
Okay, so full damage.
And how
Not
much?
half.
Jax rolling a 10 means he'd get hit with the full amount. But it's fine, he can take it. He's like 3 levels above you.
There. Sorry,
How much damage
I
was it?
didn't mean
I
it.
think
28.
Yeah, 28.
I'm still standing.
Good.
I've only got 9 hit points.
Oh. And how's Pyroar doing?
He takes quarter, so half 28.
Yeah,
7.
he takes
14,
7.
so he takes 7. Oh, Pyra is good to go. He's golden.
Okay, so after that final explosion, you do see 2 figures still standing through the smoke. Those 2
Really?
figures being Jax and
Wow.
Pyroar.
Oh, good.
So there's one of each left?
There is 1 Navi White Spider and 1 Galvantula left, yes.
Nice.
Cool.
But now it's that final Galvantula's turn. And Era, you are right in front of it.
Yep.
So all right, it's gonna start using Fury Cutter on you since you're up close.
That doesn't sound wonderful.
Starting with a 22 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. This turn you're lucky. And then there are no face spiders left, so the knobby right spider goes, and it will do the one last thing it's good for.
Explode.
In a way, yes. By shooting pacifying spores out at the two still in the middle, being Navaroth and Panook. So you guys need to roll Constitution saves for me, please.
Got
Okey-dokey.
5 fails because Pinook's got an 8 total.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good. I got a 5. 8 total.
Okay. You're both stunned.
No.
You know, at least there wasn't a pile of enemies next to you.
Yeah.
True. But that leaves us in the to the top of the round. So, Jax, you're up.
All right. We're gonna move. Pywar and I will move so that the Pywar is within 60 feet of the knobby spider, and he will use Ember using Sharpshooter.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
You're targeting the knobby white spider.
Yes.
14 does not hit.
Damn. Okay. I'll run up to it and I will. Actually, I'll run up, be 10 feet away from it, and hit it with the water.
You got a 15 to save.
Okay, it's all wet. Then I'll attack it with my lightsaber for a 21.
21 does hit.
For 11 points of force damage. Or energy damage, sorry.
All right. It's dead.
Yes.
Era, your go. Final enemy.
Cool. That's good. I will smack it.
Make it good.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
Second hit. Natural 20.
All right.
Wow, third one this combat.
I mean, that's kind of what monks do with all their attacks.
All the stunning strikes and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's. What is that? My goodness, math. 5 plus 6. 16.
16. All right. How do you want to do this?
Right.
Hooray! I run up to it, I dodge its attack. Not even know. And just be like, boop! And its head explodes.
Okay. Okay. And so it does,
Give it a deadly boop on the snoot.
leaving you guys victorious for the 5th round. Congratulations.
Huzzah.
God, I had
Now,
a flawless victory.
hey. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to take a little bit of a break to grab some water, and then I'll come back to you, tell you how much XP you earned, how much money and moolah you get, and
Understood.
yeah.
Sounds good. I will also get some water. I'm back.
Okay.
Same.
I'm here too. I have never left.
Okay. Everyone ready for the amount of XP they earned?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this is already divided. So you each get 20,410 experience.
Damn.
Wow, level 9. $64,000 is level 10.
And in terms of credits you guys got from the random mobs fighting, this is a total not divided, is 8,164 credits.
Okay.
I'm back.
So yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
I got some good news for you, Navaroth.
Okay.
You earned a lot of XP.
Nice.
A grand total of 20,410 XP to be exact.
Is that each?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Oh,
each.
okay. Wow. Well, I leveled up.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't know, you guys, I have a total of 61,731 XP right now. Which that qualifies for level 9, right?
Oh, yeah, you're almost to 10. 64,000 is level 10.
Nice.
Yeah, that put me up to 68,000 because I gained that extra level.
All right.
Yeah, it was good because, like, Nook saw, like, a cutscene of, like, like 100 different Jawa family members all at once. As he was out for the count there.
How often do you think a Jawa in Star Wars canon makes it to level 9?
I don't even know what Jawa level 9 means, like, for a Jawa. Like, because, right?
That one from The Mandalorian looked like he was pretty high level. You know, the
I
one.
mean, like, you imagine that they max out on hit points and it's just technical skill beyond a certain point, right? So there's like a Jawa, there's like a Jawa out there who could fix anything. Like, just anything. Like, he's still squishable, right? But you could throw him, like, right? He could reassemble the Death Star given enough time.
Yeah, it's
Out
fair.
of use. There's
But he won't because he's interested in living in the desert and making money and being ruler of the land crawler, the great King Jawa of the land crawler, who looks the same as the rest of them. They can tell each other apart. No one else can.
Fair enough.
I have this weird thing because they're scavengers. Maybe who knows how they tell each other apart? Maybe they have like different scents to each other. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
right?
that is how
Maybe it's not
the.
visual, right?
Oh yeah, isn't that how
It's
the
the
Jawa trade language works? Is it's they speak in like different sense. I think
I
that's
don't even
actually
know.
canon. Is like that's how
Is it?
Jawas speak. It's a mixture of verbal and like smells. That's part of the reason why learning their trade language is so difficult to other species.
Right, right. That would make a lot of sense, right? They have their own little.
I think it's difficult to other species, including droids who are like built to translate. So that's as far
Right.
as I can remember, though. I'm not sure exactly.
Oh, our proficiency bonus goes up.
So, Jax, do you level up too?
Absolutely, I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was at 90,000. I was at 91,000 actually,
Ooh,
and I'm up at 100,000, so I'm at 110,000.
nice.
I hit D8s now. No more D6s.
Ooh, I get battle readiness. Whenever I take the dodge, disengage, or cast a force power action, I can make a melee attack as a bonus action. That's interesting.
Are you turning into a monk too?
It's kind of monkey, I guess.
Monkey,
Mm.
monkey, monkey.
Monkey. Does that make Navaroth the space Oogway?
Yes.
Makes sense. So let me know when you guys are ready. Don't know if you're leveling up still or.
Yeah, I think I just have to pick a new force power, and then I'm good.
We are totally long resting, right?
100%.
Well, video game logic. You all basically dinged, so you're fully rested. You're
I
maxed
I
out.
log out and then log back in again.
Quick refresh.
Exactly.
I'm good. My movement speed's up. Martial die D8. And proficiency bonus.
Wait, did we split up the money yet?
No.
Did we collect the 50 grand yet, Call?
No,
That's
I
what
was just waiting for everyone to be done leveling up.
Give me a sec.
want to make sure you guys are all ready for the hidden round 6.
Bring it.
Everybody gets 1,632 credits.
So many concentration of force powers.
I mean, it's the Force. What do you expect?
My proficiency went up. Woohoo! And then it won't for another 4 more left.
Yeah.
Eh?
Proficiency is not the hallmark of a attack. But it does change things around because my DC save is now 1 harder for enemies to make.
Yep.
That's big.
I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm fine.
Yeah, we can move on.
Okay. So, after a little bit less than an hour after defeating the final enemy, the droid stops stops mining, dings, and then awaits to follow you guys, presumably back to your ship.
Okay.
After a while, you manage to make it back to your ship without further incidents. Presumably take off and head back for the Miscellaneous Metal Mining Company headquarters. Upon arriving, the you see the mining droid step out of the ship, walk over to a terminal of some kind, and unload its materials into some sort of collector. And after it's finished doing that, a smaller floating drone comes over and hands you the 50K you were promised.
Ooh. Another 10 grand each, guys.
We
Yeah.
And now with that
Wow.
extra money in hand, what do you guys want to do?
shopping.
You guys want to go back? Sure.
Okay, so you guys head back to World Origin.
I guess so. What else? What else do we have to do? Any
We've done
other?
all the. We've done all the quests. We completed all the quests, so we would need to go back and get quests anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point, I'm looking into possibly some personal mounts for each of us.
Ooh.
'Cause I've got 70K, so I've got some money to burn.
Yeah, I got
Interesting.
78. I might actually get me a monk weapon.
Ooh, there you go.
All right. So you head back to World Origin. Do some shopping. And of course, I gotta ask.
No, you
No.
don't.
Anyone want to pull from the deck? Still only 1,000 credits.
Mm-mm.
You guys have enough to go through the entire deck if you want. Get every card you need.
Can I quickly make a level 1 character?
If you want to.
Uh, third time will not be the charm.
Well, from what I can tell, you did already pull the two instant death cards.
Yeah, the only really bad one left is Ruin, I think.
Yeah, and you guys were
Yeah.
already planning around that one anyway, so.
You got the skull.
Oh, the skull isn't that bad.
Of
It's-
Death, yeah.
Yeah.
Summon the Avatar of Death.
That one's
Talons.
survivable.
Sure.
True. Talons is the disintegration. Vizier. Can ask one question. Oh no, hold on. There's the ruin card, and then there's the Talon card, which disintegrates from magical items.
You're already planning around that one anyway. It's fine, really.
The idiot. So that's what, D4 plus 1. So. uh, Ooh, a demon becomes your enemy. That could be a nice side plot, right?
Yeah.
Why you do this?
Because it's fun. I love a little chaos.
Alright, so the worst that can happen to me is I become stupid, which I already am.
People always say how this item ruins games. Why does it have to ruin games?
I know. I actually personally enjoy the deck of many things. Fine. Fine.
Don't do it.
Never. I'll hold all my shit.
Uh,
All right.
I keep hearing this voice in my head that tells me to pull cards. Don't know where it's coming from.
Shuffling what's left. Cutting.
I just need to know how much fuel did we use?
Probably like. How much fuel can your ship have?
It holds 30, but we've used 7 of them already.
We'll say in total you use 10.
Do another 5.
Okay, 15 cards left in the deck. Pick 1 through 15.
13.
Okay. Oh.
I'm rolling the d4 now.
Interesting, interesting.
Is it the idiot?
No. So
Okay.
you draw the key.
ooh, that's a nice one, isn't
A
it?
rare or rarer magic weapon with which you are proficient appears in your hands. I can choose the weapon. So what weapons are you proficient with?
Monk weapons. So simple weapon, short swords.
I think
Vibro
anything with the
weapons,
best weapon, right? Or no?
tech blades. It's and yeah, things that don't have two-handed properties.
Alright, let's see if I can't find something real quick. It's gotta be something fun, right? It can't just be something like, oh, it's a +2. No, that's boring.
I wouldn't say no. Oh, there's also the rogue, where a non-player character becomes hostile towards it.
Oh, I got something funny.
It's the deck of swords, isn't it?
That would be a good one, too.
It's 10k, right, to pull from the deck.
You just get a deck of many things. That's the thing that you get.
No, it's only 1k to pull. It's 10k to reshuffle.
He gives you the deck of mundane things instead of many things.
Okay, so here's what you get. You get a Frostbrand boomerang.
A boomerang.
That's like crazy.
So normally it's a sword, but this time it's a boomerang. Requires attunement. When you hit with an attack using this magic boomerang, the target will take an extra d6 of cold damage. In addition, while you hold the weapon, you have resistance to fire damage and freezing. You have resistance to fire damage, period. In freezing temperatures, the weapon sheds bright light, 10-foot radius, 10-foot dim. When you draw this boomerang, you extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet, but that property can't be used more than once per hour. So you get basically a boomerang made of solid ice.
So cool. Yes.
Get it? It's cool.
Exactly.
Hit.
That's the key card down. 14 cards left to go.
Frostmourne, just in boomerang form.
For its normal damage would be a D8, right? Since it's a monk weapon.
Well, because monk weapon, yeah. So when you use it, do a D8 plus a D6 cold.
Sweet.
So 14 cards left.
Look, Jax, you can maybe pull the wish card more easily.
That's nice. So I'm gonna look for that now.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
It's just becoming more and more likely for someone to pull the wishes. But no one
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
any.
yeah. We know.
Don't worry, I'll get there. Because I apparently have no self-control.
I mean, at this point,
No.
you might get the wish and just wish to another location of your
Look,
previous two
is sad.
characters.
Tanuk is sad and wringing his hands in
Look,
desperation.
the worst that can happen is I become stupid.
Yeah,
Or things get mad at me.
it's true.
Give me a card.
Oh, yeah?
Give me a card.
Give me your stuff first.
Yeah, take my stuff.
Alright. Quick reshuffle. Alright. 1 through 14.
9.
Oh. Intriguing.
I rolled a d4.
No,
I need you to
no.
roll 3d6. And then do it
I-
again 6 more times or 5 more times.
I had preemptively rolled that d4 and I rolled a 4 on it.
So, you pull the Fates. Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use this card's magic as soon as you draw the card, or any time before you die.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So you get a free do-over.
That I could use that to get rid of my minus 2.
Yeah.
Although
Could
that
also
would
use bring back
theoretically
either
put that card back in the deck.
one, but no. Yeah, so we could use it to undo Jax's curse, or we can use it to bring back either one of either Mashami or the other bird. Basically Mashami.
Yeah.
Or I could just bank it.
You good?
What do you guys think? What do you think would be more beneficial to us?
Bank it.
Bank
Bank it.
it.
Alright. I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, by this time, Mashami's user has already deleted the account and started a new one.
All right. 13 cards remaining. Three wishes still available. Pinoc, Jax.
Nope.
Don't even mention my name when it comes to deck of anything.
You sure?
Putnook buys 13 cards.
If we knew there was one card left, and that card was the wishes card, Panook wouldn't draw it. That's how much Panook loathes the deck of many things.
I mean, there's
He'd be like,
still a card in there that will just give you 10,000 experience.
There's also a card that
or it could
takes
just
away.
level the hard way and earn it.
Yeah, but one of you will be that much closer to catching up with Jax then, or maybe Jax might be another 10k ahead of you guys.
Which
That's
would put
like
me,
a
which would
that's
put
like an
me at
ego
level
thing.
13. Because I'm technically 9,000 experience points away from level 13.
The star card would be awesome though. Increasing ability score by 2. Well, guys, I got an awesome boomerang for only 1,000 credits. I was going to spend so much more.
Well, you could always pull a second card.
No,
Yeah.
I'm ahead of it. Head of the curve.
Hey, Navaroth,
Yes.
did you take one of those spinning double sabers that we have?
Spinning double saber?
Yeah, did we got 4 of them.
Yeah.
I don't think I did. What's the difference between that and a regular double saber?
Not much. It spins.
Oh boy. Can I turn it into a helicopter like they do in the show?
I think so, but I think that also includes you needing to cast effectively an
The flying
enhanced
stuff?
force jump.
Yeah. Well, let me see. Are the stats on the 5e page website?
I don't know. To be perfectly honest, the only other difference I know based off the stats of the enemies that had them is instead of doing 2 attacks in a round, you can instead do 1 attack that just does all the damage dice of 2 attacks instead.
Okay.
So, although I don't really know why you'd want to do that.
Yeah.
Be like, give up your multi attack for 1 technical crit, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good. I got my double saber. I'm happy with that.
For the boomerang.
Yeah.
Alright. I know it returns on a miss, but on a hit it doesn't return, correct?
That's correct.
Correct.
It's like throwing a dagger,
Okay.
except the dagger doesn't come back if you miss.
Panook's dagger comes back because he did something to it. Right?
Yeah, that's like a class ability he has, though.
Is there any way I can add that kind of feature to the boomerang?
I mean, I think if you ask Pinocchio, he might be able to do that for you.
Wait, do what?
You can use your weapon enhancements to enhance other people's weapons, right? Doesn't have to just be
Yeah, I
yours.
think I can. I think I can. Look at there. Yeah, because it's just a certain number of slots that I have that I can do with. And make it basically up to 5 modifications.
Right.
Hey,
But then I would have to take one off my weapon to let me know if we're doing that. I probably am overloaded, so I don't mind that at all. It's not like I'm going to get rid of the staggering oscillator. That's my favorite.
Hey, Pinook. Can you make this boomerang like your vibro weapon that turns automatically?
Gonna need some clarification just in that. When you say turns,
Returns.
returns. Yeah. Yeah, though boomerangs. Pinook looks at you like, don't boomerangs return on their own kind of like look, right? So, I mean, in a meta, I understand, but from a gameplay perspective, Pinook is confused.
Yes, that's if I only. That's only if I miss though. If I hit, it doesn't come back.
So here's the weirdness. Since we're gonna go game, all game on this. Let me just explain the weirdness of the. Hold on. Give me a moment. Just give me like 2 minutes.
I mean,
Got
he's
something else.
you. I
But I'm gonna
mean,
bring
you've been explaining your dagger as like almost on a
the
chain.
dagger. Yes. See, it's very
You can't really put a
specifically.
chain on a boomerang.
I know. That's like the weird. That's the funny. You'd imagine like sort of like a doorknob contraction, like on the top, right? And then like I don't know, like a yo-yo-ish type thing. But I'm gonna
Oh,
read the rule and see what it
wait.
actually.
No, that's brilliant. You turn the boomerang into a yo-yo.
Sort of,
Why
yeah.
can't a yo-yo be a monk weapon? That's
With
sick.
like it's like a yo-yo with blades, kind of sticking out of it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Uh,
Yes, please.
there is actually a crazy, really bad, as they're all bad, kung fu film where they use like it's like a circular saw yo-yo, if you can imagine such a
Oh.
thing, and it just cuts off heads. That's the funny part of it. It's like only goes to the neck. I'm like, why do you got to go for the neck? I think it'd be pretty deadly no matter where it hit you.
Hits you in the shoulder, knocks off your arm.
Yeah, but obviously it's hung from a wire and spins from a wire as it travels, and so then they do the whole really bad, really really atrocious special
Well,
effect of
there's
watching head
the
fly off.
Jedi attack hat, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, it's technically not a Jedi weapon. It's just an assault hat.
uh,
Like Odd Job from James Bond.
Pretty much.
so where is I don't the only thing I don't like is I just wish it would list me all my architects. Where's the arm sights? 1 second.
I want to go shopping for a new
Okay.
crystal for my lightsaber.
Okay.
All right. We have to be careful because if it's technically a ranged weapon, there's 2 sets of mods for different, right? One for melee, one for ranged. So,
Right.
so unfortunately, the returning weapon guard is the prerequisite is that it's a vibro weapon. So the reason he can do it on his vibro dagger is because it's a vibro dagger. He couldn't just do it on anything, right? It has to be
Yeah,
a
but that's
retractable chain to your vibro weapon. Now, I'm just looking where there may be something like it. Like there may be something
that's
like it.
kind of lame though. I
Or I
mean,
know. Well, I'm just reading the rule. I'm gonna look into. So what's weird is a lot of these prerequisites, like prerequisite blaster. Some of them don't have it's just like a level prerequisite. Some of them are specific for vibro weapons. So there's a lot of like dagger and vibro weapon and blaster prerequisites. But hold on. Wow, there's just some weird stuff. I forgot. I looked at this list before and I forgot how much really really weird stuff there's in here. Um Oh my god. Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna come up with something.
Okay. So while we wait, you're looking for a new lightsaber crystal?
Yeah, I mean, like, we can keep on going because it would take Panook. Like, Panook's like, he basically explains, like, give him time. He's gonna, like, he's gonna brainstorm. So he's like, in his cabin with like blueprints. He's like, 3D blueprints. He's messing around with right now. That's what he's doing.
Right. Okay. Um, what kind of equipment, or I mean, what kind of crystal are you looking for?
I am looking for this crystal. Its rarity is advanced.
Okay, one sec. Regular. Okay. Advanced is pretty high, but you have a fair bit of money now. Oof.
That much?
Okay. Well, value by rarity, advanced has a pretty high range. But nothing says you can't bargain for it. So
What's the rate?
you do manage to find one. Current price tag is 85,500 credits.
How about the hilt?
Okay, hold on. It's another advanced, so
Yes.
you managed to find the hilt. Current price tag 63,400.
If you need help paying for something, I can chip in.
It's very generous of you. The crystal was 85 what?
85,500.
Okay, I am ready to speak when you are ready.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. I have to appeal to the GM here because basically this is all Star Wars world stuff. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like all the limitations. So I think that's what they were going with. I technically the returning weapon guard, I would imagine I could imagine it, if you can, doing what we said. Basically some sort of, chain or extending cable that would attach to the boomerang center or whatever device you so imagine that would allow it to just automatically come back. What that means, it would just take up one of my slots if you would allow that. As any time I basically have like 5 slots, maybe 6 by now, I'm not sure. So I would take off one of the oscillators. I usually need like a short rest to make the modifications, which of course we're in. So Panook would just simply take it back to his tool table, and modify the boomerang, which would be that way until we decide otherwise,
Okay.
you know?
I don't dislike that. That's fine. But I do I did like the idea of just turning the boomerang into a yo-yo and
Well, fine.
just saying that the modification you do because you're trying to modify a magical item, instead
Yeah.
of doing what you wanted to do, which is add this chain or retracting device, you actually, as you tinker with it, it just kind of turns into a yo-yo.
So when Panook like reveals, he does the big reveal, it's just now a death yo-yo.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's still got the same range, still does the same damage. It just now will also return to you on a
So
hit.
technically there's a guard also. So you have like some sort of holster for it,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Which is so you've got, I don't know what you want to imagine that as,
I
but
mean,
the
what
yo-yo would go into
professional?
a holster with this cable attached, right? So you hurl it. I could be a holster on your wrist, on your belt, wherever you want it,
I mean, let's be
like you
honest right
fling it
now.
out and it would like return to that holster is what's going on there, you know?
What professional yo-yoer does not have a yo-yo holster? Let's be honest.
I mean, it can be a cool holster. You could have like maybe a pearl handle or, your name and your logo on it or just like a fancy star or diamond or something. I don't care.
But yeah, I mean, if you're
So
okay
yeah,
with the Frostborn yo-yo,
I would just add returning weapon guard to is the official description of what we're talking about here
yeah,
to your description of your death yo-yo.
My death yo-yo. Hold on, let me rename it.
sounds rad to me.
What was it called?
Returning weapon guard. Or oh, you mean the magic item itself?
No, no, that's what I meant. Returning weapon guard.
Hold on, I'll bring it back up.
And I'm just gonna write out a little the nook in parentheses.
The Frostbrand yo-yo of doom. Hell yeah. All right. Anyone else?
Currently browsing.
All right.
Don't know if I want anything in specific just yet.
Does any of the loyalty of my Pokemon go up?
Are you level 12 Pokemon trainer or did you multi-class?
Level 12.
All right. At this point, I'll say the ones you've been using most often being your starter War Turtle at this point and Pyroar, and also Haunter are definitely, if they weren't already, loyalty 2.
Okay.
And I think Obama Snow, because of your ability, is automatically loyalty 1,
Yes.
but would definitely be loyalty 1 at this point.
Yeah. Absol as well.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense to me. So, while you guys are potentially browsing for other items, what's the game plan, fellas? What's next on the agenda of the intrepid heroes of the story?
We're going to look at the job board.
You're gonna look at the job board.
Yes.
Not gonna follow any leads you have currently.
There's a base of the silver people. I think we had a lead on, right?
There's that. There's still the outstanding necromancer quest.
We made friends with them.
Did you really though?
We did.
You made a business deal with them.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, you can still complete the necromancer quest and get a turn in from the original NPC that gave it to you. All you gotta do is find them. Nothing. Okay.
I'm looking at potions.
Okay.
How much would a potion of invulnerability be? It's a rare item.
Rare, eh? Let's find out. This is a potion of invulnerability.
Yes. Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Am I still holding on? Or
Oh no, you're good.
potion of invulnerability. I'll say you can find one for about 10k.
Yes. Let's save that for a rainy day.
Alrighty.
And then also a potion of growth. It's an uncommon.
Potion of growth. Okay. Well, you can find one of those for 7,500. However, something you might be interested in. It does a very similar thing for much cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Mario Super Shroom, which when consumed allows you to grow one size category larger, gain +5 movement speed, and get the extra D4 damage on hits. Duration is 1 minute or until the combat ends. They're only 250 credits.
Hold on, let me do some math. How many how many are available?
You can probably get a bundle of like 5 for sure.
I will take 5.
For the same price, you can also get the Poison Shroom, which will do the opposite of. I will say you can either consume them yourself or throw them at someone else. So they get the effects. So the Poison Shroom, you can throw it at someone and they go size category smaller, lose 5 movement speed, and deal a d4 less damage.
I will take a bundle of each.
Alright. So
Okay.
they're 250 credits each. So for 10 shrooms total, 2,500 credits.
Okay.
So I found the helicopter lightsaber.
Oh, yeah?
It's a hilt attachment. It's literally called Helisaber. And it's a prerequisite. The weapon has to have the double property. As a bonus action, you can activate the attachment. While active, you have a 30-foot flying speed. And whenever you take damage, you must make a concentration check as if concentrating on a power. On a failure, you immediately fall to the ground. It's too silly. I'm not getting it.
Oh, there is. I see it. It's only a premium.
It's too silly. I can't.
Although that's not necessarily you using the spinning saber. That's you spinning the saber really fast to make you fly.
No, that's the hilt attachment. It's literally the thing that makes the saber spin around. That was
That's
the only
funny.
thing I hated from that show. And I think the producers who made the show realized how bad it was because it was only in like one episode.
Well, no, all of the Inquisitors had those lightsabers.
Well, yeah, they could all spin, but they only did the actual helicopter part once.
No, I'm pretty sure they did it a couple times. I'm pretty sure whenever they like left or tried to run away, that was their whole spin over their head, jump off a cliff, and just float around.
Yeah, it could be. It's still really dumb. I don't like it.
I mean, the spinning sabers themselves are kind of dumb too because they very
Yeah.
quickly showed the flaw in them, and
hmm
then they were very easy to handle for the rest of the show.
Yeah. But yeah, I am looking at modifications for my lightsaber, so I'm gonna get a couple of things. Just I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm definitely gonna get something that gives it the keen property to increase my crit range.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah. So there's keen beam, which is a power cell that gives it keen 1.
And there's the hilt.
Yeah, and it can stack up to 3.
Right.
Let me know if you guys need any additional cash.
Right. I'm gonna see what I'll play around with it and see what I can do. What are the price ranges for these things?
It depends on level it is.
Okay.
So for premium, which is like common, it's 1,000 credits to 5,000 credits. Prototype, next level up, 5,000 credits to 25,000 credits. Advanced, 25,000 credits to 100,000. Legendary,
Okay.
100,000 to 500,000. Artifact, 500,000 plus.
Right. So basically, I'm gonna try and keep to prototype or lower. That's within my price range.
Or maybe a low
Low
advanced if you're
tier, yeah,
lucky.
low tier advance, yeah. Brutal is a nice one to pair with keen.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Oh, we should also probably get more stuff for the bots to make. How much is a improved med pack? That's a prototype, right? No.
I'm back.
Nothing.
think now would be a good time. I mean, we need to. What are we doing next? Is there anything on the job boards for anything?
Check the quest list. Side
Pretty
quest.
much.
Side quest.
In terms of quest board, right now there aren't any.
Nav, didn't you want to check in with how your castle's being cleared out or cleared
Yeah,
out?
could check on that. I'll make a phone call to the construction team, or however I'm able to check in on them.
Okay. So I believe last time they were still clearing out all like the rubble.
Hmm.
So at this point they are done clearing out the land and are waiting to be told what you want to actually build.
Okay. Well, what are my options there? Uh, there's the castle, obviously.
Yeah, we need
Well,
that. We need that big hole fixed, right?
Yeah.
Just make it a trap door.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could repair what's existing or redesign it. Or if you want more, physical statistics, we could implement the strongholds.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Start building some what do you call it? Establishments to make some passive income.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to get the bar up and running. We got to get the tavern up and running.
Yeah.
So I have a totally just curious question because of course I'm just looking through. I have so much money. I'm like looking through the weapon list, but this is just a general question because shopping is a thing. When because like the base damage of the weapons means at our level we would kind of even the best weapons on this list we have to shoot people like about 5 or 6 times, right, to take them down. So I'm wondering, like, is that kind of just the way it is, with the
Yeah,
game
I
rules as
mean,
they are?
especially with 5e, weapons that will deal extra dice of damage tend to be like rare enhancements
Right.
or like rare, like just rare in general. So it's usually like, the better weapons you get are just they're more reliable as opposed to more deadly.
Gotcha. All right.
We should go on a quest to find a magical something or other.
I mean, a frost yo-yo, but death yo-yo is pretty good though.
I mean,
100%.
But
if you want to, you tell me what you want to go looking for, and we can get something going.
I'm gonna look through stuff and I'll
I
make a
just want to know
list.
there's a weapon. I'm not kidding. It's this can't be handheld, right? But that's what it says here. It's basically a torpedo launcher. You
A
can.
torpedo launcher.
There's something called a torpedo launcher.
Well, if you do want
It's
an
like
actual
10,000 credits. It's basically you use it against gargantuan creatures. Is what it is.
I mean, do you want a rocket launcher? Because I can sell you a
No, no,
rocket launcher.
no. It's fine. I think it's a little much for Pinocchio, but it's just funny because I'm looking through the list. I'm like 10,000 torpedo launcher.
Let's go on a quest to find a torpedo launcher.
You have to deploy it. That's what's hilarious. You have to. You can't fire it. You have to actually. You have to like deploy it, and then you can launch it. And then if you want to, you have to actually collapse it again. If you want to pick it up and go.
See, the thing is, Pinoc being technically a small creature, because he's a Jawa, heavy weapons he can't use because they're too big. Otherwise, I'd love to sell him a heavy machine gun or, you know,
No,
just a
no, it's
Gatling
funny.
gun.
I mean, in essence, right? He's like he could sit on a heavy weapon. You'd have to. It'd be like a. But at the you have like a, you can't really carry one around.
Yeah. I mean, because I got stats for,
It
like, all the
it's fine.
other Halo weapons. Like, you want the Spartan laser? I got that.
Let me say nothing really damage wise beats the explode. I mean, that's just really what's funny is pretty much the universe of weapons available to him. Nothing really beats his own tech power. Basically his magic
Well, if you
for
were big enough to
damage.
wield a heavy weapon, I could potentially sell you the Spartan laser, which would do 10d10 radiant damage.
No, it's fine. But it is kind of funny that that even right, a rocket launcher wouldn't even rate on the scale compared to the actual tech explosion that he can cast out there.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking for things to spend money on in our adventure and our quests. That's all. That's why it's came up. Sorry for the tangent. I know we're trying to figure out what to do.
You can go looking for Ioun stones. Or let's go find a portable hole, guys.
Yeah.
A portable hole.
Yeah.
You want that on top of a bag of holding?
Why not?
Let's go looking for a flying carpet.
Only one who gets it.
I told you. Sorry.
I can fly and I want a flying carpet.
Well, I have a jetpack which I haven't used because it's a battery eater, but together we could conquer the stars until at least my fuel runs out. By the way, anyone who wants one, a rocket pack is 10,000. It's even better than a jetpack.
Oh.
It is 10,000.
I mean, that
Basically,
flying carpet, rocket pack, helisaber. Who needs a who needs a spaceship in that case?
We have a spaceship.
We can look for the parts of Vecna.
Well, I can tell you at least where one of those parts is.
Book of Exalted Deeds. What is that? Huh, interesting. Whoa, what? the Book of Exalted Deeds, as long as you're a good person, you get 2 random properties, 2 minor and 2 major benefits. That's interesting.
I mean, you guys think you're strong enough to go take out the flying Tarrasque?
No.
No one can do that.
No one could defeat him.
I mean, okay, logically though, a flying Tarrasque is just one step above ancient dragon, right?
Pretty much.
One step?
Well, yeah, I mean, ancient dragon being like what the highest is like CR 22 with the ancient red dragon or something like that. So whatever step would be above ancient would be a flying Tarrasque.
Death?
Yeah.
Legendary.
Hold on. I know what we have to find. Let me see if I can find a picture. of it.
OG dragon. The first.
I'm gonna buy a couple of teams. I just gotta figure out what I need for who. So we don't have to wait on me for anything, so. And just so you know, Cole, for future reference, I now have a 23 passive perception.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
Nav, you need that in your castle.
What do you say? Oh God.
It's called the Worm Skull Throne.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So
I'll take two.
wonder it does a bunch of things. It flies. It can move earth and stone without disturbing the material. As an action, you can expend a charge to cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh my god.
2 charges for Global Invulnerability. 3 for Spectral Image of an Ancient Blue Dragon.
So is
I like
that
it.
the is
And
that Oh, go ahead.
it actually can make one bite attack and 2 claw attacks against targets.
So is that almost the D&D equivalent of the Mobius chair?
So
Seems like it.
That's cool.
it's a wondrous item that's like a gold color. It's like top tier.
All right. Giving me ideas to use against you now.
Yeah. I would like to put in a search request for the worms because there's only one of them. Do some research, find out where it might be, if it is in this world.
So you gotta find either who has it or potentially what NPC might have it, and then get it from them somehow.
Pretty much.
Yeah, okay. We could do that.
It seems like a goal.
All right. So I think I am ready to go shopping. Done my research. I just got to figure out the cost of these 3 items that I'm looking for.
Okay. Just let me know their rarity, and I'll give you a price.
All right. Well, the first one is called a Dragite Lens Journeyman quality. It's a prototype rarity.
Prototype. Okay, so that is. $18K for that one.
Okay.
And what's it do?
It you gain +1 bonus to attack rolls and -1 penalty to damage rolls made with this weapon. In addition, it gains the Keen 1 property, and it can stack up to 3 times.
So you get Keen 1, a +1 to hit, but -1 damage.
Yeah.
So
So
that
that's
means
18.
his crit range goes from 19 to 20.
Yeah. Now, question. I think you might have answered this before, but for the light weapon modifications, uh, there's these different subtypes: lenses, crystals, cells, and hilts. I'm
Right.
assuming I can have one of each.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the next one I'm looking at is called the Brutal Dueling Hilt. 1 second. Brutal Dueling Hilt is a prototype as well.
That one's going to be 19,250.
Okay. And the last one, let me see, is Keen Beam. It's a premium.
Premium. Okay.
And what is that?
The Keen Beam is just straight up Keen 1.
But that's a crystal?
It's a cell,
Okay.
so it can stack with a crystal.
That one is going to be 3,300.
All right, not bad. So I think I can afford all of that. I've already got the crystal. I got the Crate Dragon crystal, pearl thing, whatever.
Right.
It's both a crystal and a pearl.
Yeah. Let me just do some mathematicals. Yeah, I can afford all three. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase those. It's a total of 40,550.
Okay.
Just gonna load up my lightsaber.
Fair enough. Fucking make that shit badass. Why not?
All right, it's my main tool of destruction.
Yeah. So, in terms of what you guys are doing next, the only thing you guys are currently interested in is to find this chair.
No, that's what she wants to do. I
That's
don't
what
care
I
about
want to
that.
do.
But
I
that was
don't
the only thing
There's-
discussed so far.
I'm suffering from there's too much choice. The universe is too out there. Look at this chair, though. Seriously.
I know, right?
I mean, we could do a quest for a chair.
So it's like a It's like a sort of anti-grav thing there, right? It's like a floating chair.
It's like a floating chair of
Awesomeness.
everyone who doesn't have this is a peasant around me.
Yeah. Well, what we need though, it's more like a. Well, this is for one person. What you need is like a sort of because there's 4 of us. You need like a line of 4.
I don't
Like
think
sort
you
of
can get a fleet of them. Although that
But
would be cool.
That's the idea of that. So, actually, as cool as the magic chair is, we could just get like, land speeders chairs customized, for the right amount of money, and we could just make them look like that. And then there could be 4.
should I mention that the lightning bolt is cast at 9th level?
Oh, nice. Right. Well, I'm thinking we could make well, that's the original one.
How I see it is you're either gonna be like, okay, so the person who has this is like the guild leader of a very big guild, but does happen to be in the PvP zone often, so we could try to kill him for it.
There's like a million peasant memes that could go
Or
with the chair.
you'll find it on the auction house for like 13 billion credits.
Yeah, no. Could never afford this share.
Although you want to know exactly where you can find one, a wish spell could probably locate it.
Oh my god. Yeah, but whatever's guarding that chair, we're in no position or level to even to get it.
I mean, it all depends on how crafty you guys are.
This is gonna be my long-term goal now. And I don't. It's gonna be like a gift to Nad anyway. It's gonna be
Yeah,
awesome. His
your character build doesn't even need it.
No, I don't need it. It's okay. I'll take. You want to give me a gift? I'll take like I don't know, pizza or something.
Honestly, that chair item with all it can do, nobody needs that chair.
the status kind of thing. Nav, you have a castle. It needs to have a badass throne
Yeah.
that does all that shit.
Yeah, but if you're gonna have that as your throne, right? Then you would want to have your castle double as a spaceship so you can bring that with you places.
All right.
There's a cloud orb, I think it's called, that you can use to move castles.
Okay, so
Hold on.
in other words, you're going to make a castle, use the cloud orb to turn it into a spaceship, and then use that chair as your helm.
I like it. Let's fund it.
Okay, new goal.
Actually, I want a new going back to the personal mounts and stuff like that. I want a robotic lion. We each get one that merges into one super giant robot.
Yes, I'm liking where this is all going.
Well, who's gonna? We have the arms and legs.
Then
I'm-
we've got to get
I'm-
the castle that turns into the giant super mega mech.
Oh, there we go. So we get the chair. The chair's like the head, and then the castle can transform and has the little cloud thing so it can fly around too, and then it transforms into a big bot and just smashes.
Did you guys see the new? While we're on that subject, the new Voltron on Netflix.
Oh, actually,
I'm watching it.
yeah, my son and we love that thing.
So
It's been a
good.
while now, but there was 8 years, 8 series. Sorry, 8 seasons of it. Actually.
Yeah. I binged it, and like every time they came out with new episodes, I watched them all in like a day.
Yeah. The end was really cool. I really dug how that whole thing came to a wrap.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah. I like the references to the original too. in the end, in
Yes.
the last. So good.
It was a good series.
Would watch again, except there's already too much other things Netflix to watch.
Yeah.
Still streaming.
All right.
So this is our direction now.
It's definitely getting a little bit late now, so I think that's where we'll end the episode.
All right.
But homework to you guys is
Figure out what we want to do.
figure out what you want to do and give me enough time to actually make that happen. Because if I got nothing going into next week, we might not have it next week. I need just a little bit to work with, okay? Just a little bit.
Yeah. And realize I don't want a gold-plated land crawler or anything like that. Something fun.
But
All right,
yeah.
you guys, I'm gonna go myself. Actually, because I just realized it's time I gotta go read to my son.
Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed finishing up the mining,
Yes.
and the world's opened up. It's up to you guys to take us to our next destination.
Catch you guys soon. It was fun.
See ya.
Yep. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Everybody.